Okay, and some more bad news. Oklahoma versus West Virginia has been canceled. This was written by Adam Rittenberg, ESPN senior writer. So, just some details on this game that was supposed to happen. It got canceled due to COVID-19 complications within the Mountaineers program, the Big 12 announced. West Virginia pausing all team activities for 7 days. It will not be rescheduled in this game. Oklahoma now will play Ohio. I'm sorry, not Ohio State, Iowa State in the Big 12 championship game. West Virginia is 5-4 this season, but they could return for a potential bowl game. And as for Oklahoma, they are 7-2. So I'll go to you first, Nate. What do you think about Oklahoma versus West Virginia being canceled?
Obviously, it's nowhere on the hype as the Ohio State versus the Michigan game that got canceled, but it's still another game that everybody likes to watch. Everybody loves to watch. This is the second one this week, right? 'Cause I think we talked about
Yeah,
this one.
yeah. This is
Yeah,
the second game to be canceled this week.
yeah, we talked about that. I'll leave a video to that in the description down below. But anyway, yeah, man. I mean, this is just another Big 12 game that got canceled. Obviously, it's not on the level of Michigan, not Oklahoma, Ohio State. But it's still a big deal. This game's not getting rescheduled just like the other one. And I'm curious how they can return for a potential bowl game. How's that? I don't know how like the whole playoff format works for college football. How does that work?
They can return, so they'll return for for whatever next game they're going to be playing. They'll play the remainder of their games, and then they could end up getting some type of potential bowl game depending on like who they're going to play and where they're going to play and all that type of stuff. But I do want to say this: Oklahoma is going to be playing Iowa State. Iowa State surprisingly has a better ranking this year than Oklahoma. I remember Iowa State last year had Nate Stanley, and Nate Stanley was just a gunslinger. He threw a lot of picks, but he also threw a lot of yards. And I mean, I think it's going to be a very good game. I think Iowa State will give Oklahoma a run for their money. As for West Virginia, I mean, the season's been okay. It hasn't been the best season you want to see, but still, I mean, you hate to see this game get canceled.
Yeah,
And there was and I mean, it's just honestly, it's tough to see. Oklahoma's obviously still on top of the pack, but you would have liked to see them play this game and get some type of win. Because here's the problem: when Oklahoma, if a game gets canceled, your ranking in the NCAA rankings, if you're ranked, starts lowering. So they were, Oklahoma was probably, I want to say Oklahoma. Oh, they're 11th. Oklahoma was 11th. After not playing this game, their ranking in general can drop. Your goal is not to be playing bowl games, and one of your goals is to be winning the Big 12 championship if you're part of that division. But your main goal is to get into the top four and contend for an NCAA championship. That's what you fight for. That's the Super Bowl. The Big 12 championship is like in comparison to a division title in the NFL. It's good to have, but you also want to win that mega championship. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
Yeah,
Oklahoma
right.
not playing this game, that really does hurt them because they could end up lowering in the rankings. Because think about all the other teams that are playing this week: Notre Dame, Clemson,
Clemson,
Alabama,
Alabama.
yeah, Ohio State. Well, Ohio State's not playing this week because of the Michigan, so they're going to lower. Um, yeah, Oklahoma, they could drop below. I believe they could. I know Coastal's at 13th. I mean, shout out to my school; they're playing really good. But Coastal's at 13th, so they can end up rising above Oklahoma if that's possible, if they get a win. And it's just tough. It's just tough to see.
Yeah,
It
there's
really is tough to see. But I mean, good luck to the West Virginia players and program and everybody who was impacted by COVID-19, not just in this game but in general. But good luck to them. Good luck to Oklahoma. Hopefully, it doesn't affect their ranking too much, and we'll see what happens.